Okay, good morning. We are going to talk about Argentina and why this country has the best quality for living here in Latin America. So, my group is confirmed by Camilo Mendez, Sara Gonzalez, and me, Elizabeth Garcia. So, according to the United Nations, Argentina is the best country in Latin America for living during the health programs, the educational, the quality of the education, and the economy. So, on 2011, the United Nations did a research about which country of Latin America has the best quality. The results were that this country is the best country in America for living due to the excellent programs that they have in education and in health programs, and the integration of elder population in the economy of this country. So, we are going to explain the three main aspects whereby they state that Argentina is one of the best countries for living here in Latin America. So the first one is the health program. For talking about the health program, we have to take into account that the health is divided in three main topics: the public sector, the mutual social plans, and the private sectors. The public sector supplies free clinical care for hospitals and covers about 50% of the population. The mutual or social plans are plans that they implemented in order to improve the quality of life of elder people there, of the elder population. So, for example, the PAMI is one of the best programs implemented around the world for older population. This program covers almost 80% of senior citizens, and this program is emphasized in the idea of creating a public and universal health system. The last one, the private sectors, where patients meet the total cost of the medical care. This sector covers around 5% of the population. Okay, according to the mutual or social plan, it's important to take into account this kind of or this topic in the organization of health program. Why? Because the mutual or social plans is the topic that has increased the quality of life there and the quality of health programs in this country. Why? Because, as I said before, this program is focused on older population. So they increase the quality of life and the expectation of life of this kind of population. So for this reason, due to this kind of programs, Argentina is considered as one of the best countries for living in Latin America. It is considered as the best country, but according to the health program. So now we are going to present the quality of the education in Argentina.
Hi there! I'm going to talk about education in Argentina and why it is considered one of the most qualified in Latin America in accordance with the United Nations. And at the end of my part, I'm going to tell you 2 reasons why I consider education in Argentina is better than the Colombian education. But I'm going to start with some generalities. The entities in charge of the education in Argentina are the national government, the provinces, federal districts, and private institutions. It is almost the same situation. The only difference between Colombia and Argentina is that Argentina is divided into provinces, and each one of the provinces is able to to make some decisions about how education is given to its citizens. But let's say the situation is almost the same. Another generality is that the education system is composed of 4 levels: early childhood education, primary education, secondary education, and higher education. It is almost the same situation, you know. The final generality to tell you is that the academic calendar is from March to December, with a short winter break in the month of July. Well, there are many generalities to be expressed, but let's say because of the time, I'm not going to tell you all the generalities we should know about this country. To move on, I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to deal with the facts, and some interesting facts in Argentina, and those facts are the ones I consider make this education highly qualified. The first one is that education in all levels, including universities, have always been free and not requiring to pay any kind of fee. So, in Argentina, you don't have to pay for anything when talking about education. Well, talking about public institutions, because of course in private institutions you have to pay for your education, you know? But let's say if we take a look at the Colombian situation, in both private or public education, you have to pay for that. The second fact is that Argentina does not have a standard and common system of examination after high school. Thus, admission to universities is defined by each university. It means that in Argentina does not exist any ICFES examination or something like that to get into a higher education or college education. Interesting. So we are breaking down a paradigm here, because we are in Argentina it's possible to talk about free education without a standard or common system of examination, and simultaneously we can talk about education of high quality. So education of high quality can be free and cannot have a standard and common system of examination, and it can be a meaningful and a really good education. So this is one of the main differences we've got between Colombia and Argentina. So it is really interesting to reflect upon this situation and to ask and to wonder, well, would it be the same situation here in Colombia with the same aspects? I don't know. So let's move on. The economic.
Good morning. Now I'm going to talk about economical support for elderly people in Argentina. Nowadays there are two types of which the old people can get money. One of these is the pension, after having been working for 30 years. This is a similar situation here in Colombia. Here in Colombia, the people need to work for 20 years and after they can receive their pension. Also, this depends on the gender of the person, because the women can get her pension when she is 60 years old, and the man can get it when he is 65 years old. The other way is get money through their families. The old people can live with their families, and the family can get money or support their needs as food needs, health needs, and financial needs. But the problem nowadays is the actual situation in Argentina, because the pension is frozen for the last 10 years, and the old people don't have economical support in that way. Also, the people that have economical support or their pension just receive 250 pesos per month, instead of receive 450 pesos. That is the money that they must receive. Another situation is that more of the elderly people, more exactly 65%, didn't pay a pension when they worked because they were peasants. Although there are some strategies that Argentina has begun to apply for avoiding this situation. One of these is give the opportunity that old people teach traditions to young people. With this job they can get money as teachers. And the other one is create institutions that give financial support for all people. This support can be through food, health, and recreation. These strategies help the whole people to support their financial needs or their basic needs if they don't have a pension or they don't have families.